And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. New research, more than 500,000 new jobs were added in December, but around 7 million men between the ages of 25 to 54 aren't working. Those are the men who have been in those historical blue-collar jobs, those who are using their hands and sweating too, like many of our dads of the past. Joining me now to talk about this discussion is Dr. Dietrich von Biedenfeld from the University of Houston downtown and Michael Gutierrez. So first of all, Dietrich, what has happened to those workers? There were 7 million American male workers who have just kind of disappeared, not applying for jobs, those blue-collar jobs.
They're still there, but there are a number of factors, particularly in the legal and socioeconomic areas, where the stigma of staying home isn't as challenging as it once was, where, you know, a guy with the perm is, it's de rigueur again, so it's okay. And additionally, we've added additional compliance standards. So 90% or more of convicted felons and criminals are going to be male versus women. And so as we add documentation checks and things like that, some of those jobs that people were able to do just for cash on the side or just because of their skill set, it doesn't matter if you have a couple DUIs, doesn't matter if you're behind on your child support, now it does. And so that pushes more men out of the workforce than women. Michael Gutierrez, are there companies out there suffering, looking for these workers that are not available anymore?
They are.
Or who are not applying anymore?
Yeah, they are, but they're getting wise. They're getting wise to the point where they're starting to believe in growing their workforce. So they're looking at building apprenticeship models that often run through the trade councils or through the local community colleges, where they bring these individuals in to train them and have them experience the careers. I think what we're also experiencing is individuals identifying where they're spending their time. And a lot of them are saying, it may not be in this job, I need a career. So while it's interesting to note how many people are not working, why? You know, when you look at the businesses over in the last 2 years, 10 million businesses have been applied for. So maybe they're going into entrepreneurship. Maybe some of them are deciding to go back to school because time is so precious and I need to finally get on that career track.
Will the American job market and system sustain without them? We're talking about 7 million men. No, I don't think it's possible. And I think we see the pendulum shifting, just where the Parisian City Council had to write a €100,000 check because it was an all-women council. We celebrate diversity, but now we have more women medical doctors in the profession than men. We have more women graduating college than men, and so a lot of our outreach in the community college and apprenticeship programs is now geared towards men saying, please come back to the workforce. Now, will the men come back, Michael, in your opinion, because so many of them found themselves, or in their minds, victimized and pushed out?
I think that with the men, they're going to identify what is their true route to a career, whether it's going back to school to getting the technology that they were missing to continue to grow with oil and gas, and instead they were laid off. And then some individuals, like I said, are even getting behind their wives to help those wives start businesses and help with what's going on at home. So you're just seeing a different dynamic shift, and these businesses are going to continue to look for individuals, but it's always important for them to grow their own workforce.
Absolutely.